I'm Carcina. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Ooh, wow. Drake's album release is being pushed back. What is going on? Oh my goodness, the news is coming out and it's not looking good for your boy Drizzy one bit. Oh my goodness. This is bad, y'all. Hit the like button coming through the door. Y'all finna find out why this is happening. The boogeyman strikes again. This is probably the most epic collapse in the history of hip hop. This might be worse than Nas and Jay. Because the effect that this is having on Drake in today's climate, well, that all of this has been brought to light, this ain't looking good. Tally ho, I said it before. No insubordination out of my hoes. This is what it's about. Oh my goodness. So, in case you guys just got here again, please hit the like button. We just got in here. They're going to start sabotaging if they haven't done it already. They're not sending out a lot of notifications. So please, everybody hit the like button so they can know that you guys are real and that this is not some blah, 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 blah bots. Now, everybody has to understand something. Drake was in a rush to get his album out and get it completed to come out at the same time as Kendrick Lamar. He was going to go in an album for album battle, like I will beat you with a better album. If I can't beat you song for song, I'm going to beat you in the album department. Everybody knows Kendrick is dropping on June 16th. Drake knows that date. Kendrick ain't running from that date. Drake was like, all right, let's get this album done. Drake got enough songs right now to release the album. He got his features. He got everything. He got songs done that was done before the battle even kicked off. Boy Wonder gave him like 20 plus beats. He got other beats from other people that then produced it. He has a monster when it comes to what y'all like to hear. But here's the fact. Drake album is being pushed up back by Lucian Grange. UMG is not happy with what's going on right now. Absolutely. Now you got to say, well, why are they going into this extreme? Why is this album being pushed back? I don't get it. Well, let's take a good look at a lot of these things that are transpiring. When he signed his Universal deal, there's a net profit loss. Just like a business. Drake is a brand, ladies and gentlemen. So when you start talking about bargaining and negotiating power, when he got out of the Scorpion deal, right, and he's free. So in 2020, he's basically negotiating with all of these labels on who's going to get his services. Drake being independent and on his own, not having a machine behind him, put him in a bargaining position. He's saying, look, I can be an artist that's out there in the world doing what I want to do on my own time. And when I'm doing that, I could pretty much make $5 million a week or $1 million a week just doing what I do. So I can make 36 million independently without any marketing, promotion, or anything like that, just off me dropping my music independently on my social media account. I could do that myself. I could probably generate $1 million a week, if not 5 million a week. You got that kind of drawing power with a big name like Drake. He's already established himself. So when you've established yourself as a huge artist in the game, there's only one way for you to go. You're either going to go up or go down. Now, when you start talking about net profit splits in your terms of your agreements, when you got up advance, what we call dilution loan, upfront money. Now, he ain't giving you that money out of your heart. So when he said your daddy got a big piggy bank, what are you signing over to him? This is what Kanye West was saying. So everything that's attached to Drake, Lucian's getting a piece of. That Nike deal, Lucian gonna get a piece of that. Everything moving. Nocta, yeah, Lucian getting a piece of that. So you signed a 360 deal. No matter how they try to rephrase it, that's exactly what it is. So your OVO label imprint is housed under Warner Brothers. So that's Party, what's that guy, Division or whatever, and all the other misfits that's there to work for you around the clock at that sweatshop. Your streetwear, your line, all of that, the revenue from that. Y'all make about 60 million in revenue off of that OVO merchandise. Now, Lucian eats off all of this stuff until y'all leaving. So your Better World fragrance, that luxury candle company y'all got, that's making all the candles and all this stuff that you had in the video that you got, Lucian's getting a piece of all of that. So you have a huge amount of money he gave you up front. And then you can keep going back to him whenever you need a loan. And that's why you kept punching out those albums, buddy. For All My Dogs didn't do too well. Then you had to come with Certified Lover Boy with 21. Drake cargo plane is in the garage. It's in the loading dock. He's got to pay all that dock fee. But that's why you got Lucian. Better get that plane service. See what happened with Rick Ross plane. That's what happened when you ain't servicing your planes, man. So when you look at this in totality, you start to see the real damages being done. Is that now, right when Drake was starting to get some momentum with this Sexy Red situation, he basically brought it and spread the negativity to her song too. Because that song was trash. Nobody bumped that over the weekend. Nobody was playing that. He tried the gimmick route with the BBL Drizzy and rapping to the BBL Drizzy thing to get people talking about it. And like, oh, this gonna be attention. Your song gonna blow up. But it blew up in a negative way. It blew up with everybody saying, yeah, this song is whack. He's already there. And he's cool with being that. Drake is not somebody that knows how to be an independent artist and stand out on his own. He was being independent to get to a major. He came in the game signing a bad contract. Knowing it was bad, he stayed all the way through the contract. No renegotiations. I think Showface had put it out. The Showface News had put it out that he had all of these different, what you would call, like all of these dislikes. Because the Hard Part 6 is the first time we ever seen that. And they trying to say, well, Kendrick paid for that. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. Well, when others don't see something the way that you see it, they come after you. They find a way to try to victimize and come after you because they don't like it. Yeah, you dipped out on us yesterday, Twizzo. Yeah, see, Showface talked about it a little bit. He made a video about it. Shouts out to Showface News. Support him. Now he's trying to say either Negroes hating on Drake or Negroes hate Biden, his latest release. And he started trying to make up excuses that people are trying to just come after him and cancel everything that he got with these dislikes. See, look.
50,000, no, 1 million plus dislikes. My bad. 1 million plus dislikes from Drake. All right, 1 million plus. Now a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, you know, Kendrick paid for it." Now DJ Academics lied and went on a podcast and said Kendrick paid for that. No, he didn't, Chips. This is how the culture feels. As Kendrick would say, and how about that new Sexy Red that just dropped? 74,659 dislikes, almost 100,000 dislikes, and the ratio from likes to dislikes is atrocious. Jesus, Chad, you can't make this up. Is Kendrick?
Now, she got 600,000. Now, I remember when this song came out, it had like regular views. Then the bots start coming in and boosting this song up to 600,000 views. And you think that somebody would put a like or dislike to it, right? It had 18,000 likes and 600,000 views. Are you kidding me? That's crazy that the numbers would be that low. But the dislikes is at an all-time high, 74,000. That's crazy, right?
Kendrick to blame? Well, here's what the mayor's gonna say. The mayor says, "Hey, champ, I think it's over. I think that everybody has viewed Drake in a different light based upon what Kendrick has done. I think there's a difference in authenticity. I think people are recognizing the difference in what's real and what's BS. And apparently Kendrick opened the vortex to where people are like, hey, champ, look, it looks like, you know, Drake done been exposed. Like somebody took off the mask in Scooby-Doo and revealed who the real nigga is mask. And apparently everybody is feeling the same way because, sheesh, that's an insane ratio, gang.
Exactly. That is an insane ratio. Thanks for the super chat, Diamond. That's an insane ratio. Thanks, Showface. That's an insane ratio. Like, where would you get that? So if that's how the culture is feeling right now, because they're playing in bar mitzvahs, you running out of your own city, that look bad, bro. It look mad terrible for you, bro. But let's get back to the grease. The problem is you're being pushed back for all of this nonsense. All of this nonsense is falling on your head. Because every time you try to make some progress, something come up. Just when you start to get some momentum, here we go. The reference tracks. Now, reference tracks has been there all the time. But they keep popping up. And we had went through it on the last video. Now, when they did Happy Birthday, right? The Ratchet Happy Birthday, we went through that. We saw that the credit was given to Party, but I keep telling y'all, to me, this is no big deal. But in the audience, in the eyes of public appeal, this is not going to go well for Drizzy. Because his public image and what he does, and most casuals don't understand how songs are made. And a lot of songs are made in this fashion. And no one cared when Party reference track for Work was leaked. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And now today, everybody cares about a reference track. I can see if Party was not credited for the work he's done. And I can see if he wasn't credited for the work and didn't get paid and he got robbed and they stole it like they've done with other artists in the game. I'm still cool with these artists today who people didn't jack, they swag, everything. And Meek Mill was the one that benefited off that. And that's what Meek really didn't like me about, because I exposed him for the truth. You was biting from these artists. See, Meek was biting and not giving them no credit on the album. And then he started paying guys. Then he started talking about other people. And I'm like, wait, Stax 2 Trill had that popping before anybody. Mm-hmm. So Ratchet Happy Birthday come out. And here we go. It be the people close to you. It be the people right next to you that's trying to do you in. 20 of them want to kill you. So that's why Lucian wants to push this album back. Lucian wants this album pushed back in the worst way because he's feeling the pressure. He's seeing the results of that. They eat off you. And what good are you to them if they can't recoup this money they've been giving you? That's going to look real bad when you try to go and re-up for another $400 million. Everybody in your team is whispering that you deserve it. That speaks volume. If everybody on your team is whispering that you deserve it, that's speaking volume. Somebody was like, man, Pusha T said all of this stuff. He said everything Kendrick said, and y'all didn't do none of this for him. What do you mean? Y'all championed Pusha T. Y'all said he won. So I don't know what you mean. Y'all were the main ones explaining $100 Negroes that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. Now, I don't know what Drake's split is. But I'm quite sure Drake is in a position where he can negotiate different type of splits. Now, I know the split between UMG, Relativity, and The Weeknd, I believe that's 60-40. But I could be wrong. So here was Drake's plan. Drake's plan was to release his album the same day as Kendrick Lamar, which would propel people to buy and listen to both albums. Like, come on, let's get the albums out. And everybody's going to be saying whose album doing what, and I'm going to have all the hit songs. So this is going to crush Kendrick. So this is because he knows I'm the pop guy. I know how to make the songs that they want to listen to. Like a lot of y'all like that Family Matters crap. And I tried to tell y'all it was crap, but y'all couldn't hear it because y'all listening to the beat. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm a souvenir in the gift shop, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, that song. And now all these reference tracks are coming out. And we just went through, if you go through Genius and you go through the credits, you can find the ghostwriters. The ghostwriters are right there. Their names are there. You just look up their names. Boom. You see they the ghost, the rapper, the writer, song producer, whatever. That's your ghostwriter. So when the Mob Ties came out and had a ghostwriter, and then you sitting there and he's like, I didn't have Mob Ties. I didn't have all of these songs then. And, you know, those songs came, you know. I'm trying to say, what song did he write now? I mean, creatively came up with on his own, off his own pen, just sat there and created the song without a reference. This is why he doesn't do interviews. This is why he won't sit down and do interviews, because he don't want to be asked these tough questions. Because they ain't tough to anybody else. They just going to ask him basic questions. He just ain't going to be able to answer them. Now, once again, I must tell you, people use reference tracks. This is not a big deal in music business, okay? People use them all the time to know how to layer a track. Whitney Houston probably has never written a song a day in her life, okay? But in the rap world, that's considered cheating. But it's funny how the Drake fans run to, he's a singer. He's a singer. I'm like, okay, now he's the singing dude. Okay, well, which one is he? Is he the number one rap artist in the world, or the number one singer? Like, which one is it? Now he's the singer, so it's okay for him to do that because he's the singer. Okay, all right. Well, where you want me to put this goalpost? Over here? Okay, you want it over here, Drake fans? Right here. Okay. Where y'all want the goalpost now, Drake fans? Where you want that? Right there? So which one is it? He's an actor. He's a singer. He's an artist, so it's okay. Michael Jackson did this. Whitney Houston has done it. Now y'all want to just shame Drake because he just a guy who made a song, okay? Drake made it better. Okay? It's like, look, man, I'm just reporting what's there. Now, the reference track came out. I didn't release the reference track. Did I go and release your reference track? Did I go sneaking in the vault? I didn't do that. When Party signed his life to you, you getting all the money off Party songs. Party's getting a little bit, just enough to support his nose habit. So, in the end of the day, Party's partying too much. Party in the back playing with his nose now. Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Why is Baca around?
Tonight we celebrate. It seems like time's out of our control. It's a celebration. Tonight we celebrate. Get to me wrong. Jigsaw. Mask on, whoa, wow. Boom. Most of my stuff on my mozzarella. Most of my consent ain't no fortune teller. It's a hella dope. It's a hella fuck my skip and pick. Got a passport on my ego with them done that. Like niggas got that dope, got that crack, but don't bounce back. GG's too big, GG's on my hisses and my ties. Butterfly effect, it gets so hard for me to digest the fact.
Why I like this version better?
Stuck on me like a doop magnet. I don't play tit-for-tat, I don't want to riff and rap with you. Just want to laugh with you like ha ha ha. All the other noise is blah blah blah. Hey, it's your fucking birthday.
This version is
It's
way
your
better.
birthday. It's your fucking birthday.
Why wouldn't you
It's a
let
fucking
Party just shine
celebration.
off this? And you could have just got on
Tonight
it.
we celebrate. It seems like
Could
time's
have been Drake and
out
Party.
of our control. It's a celebration. Tonight we celebrate. It's your fucking birthday. It's your fucking birthday. It's your fucking birthday. It's a fucking celebration. Tonight we celebrate.
So now, this comes out right when Drake was starting to get momentum, all this positive news about him moving to Texas. So, I mean, if you're looking at a rap beef, dog, you jump up and move to Texas. Texas, dog. So you jump up and move to Texas. You up out of there. Then after moving to Texas, you go ahead and move the whole thing, the whole boat. You done got your house blasted at in your hometown. You had to sell all your properties. You done losing millions of dollars on the internet. 30 million in a night. You looking bad out here, son. Mad bad. Then Yachty got a version out here. Everybody got a version of this song. What's going on? Didn't Kendrick say OVO is really working for me? On the real though, OVO is really working for me. So when you go through these stages of disappointing yourself, when you're going through these stages of humiliating yourself and putting yourself through stress and the grind of doing what other people do for a living, and you're not thinking about the actual what if factors, when you're not focused, when you're hesitant, when you're sitting there not doing any of the things that it took to get you to the certain point where you should be. Now, Drake is a fraud. Okay, we know that. See, there's so many people that want to. That's on what you missing. That there is reference tracks to Mob Ties that you probably have heard already. We've already covered that. And now this reference track from Party Next Door for the Ratchet Happy Birthday has been released. Now, there are so many people that want Drake to fail. They're sick of him. So now all of these people that are inside your camp, it's hard to keep everybody happy when you have a whole big team of people that depends on your success to happen. Party just dropped an album, and I don't think it was even promoted. Didn't Party just drop an album? So Ratchet Happy Birthday was Party's reference.
Seems like time's out of our control. Jigsaw, mask on, whoa, wow, boom. Post some massive dollars on my mozzarella. Post some pockets and ain't no fortune teller. It's a hella, it's a hella dope. It's a hella, if I must have a pick. Got a passport on my ego with them, been it done there. Like niggas got that dope, got that crack, but don't bounce back. GG's too big, GG's on my hisses and my tigers. Butterfly effect, it gets so hard for me to digest. The fact that you get stuck on me like a doop magnet. I don't play tit for tat, I don't want to riff and rap with you. Just want to laugh with you like ha ha ha. All the other noise is blah blah blah. Hey, it's your fucking birthday. It's your birthday.
No, the beat was used before by Drake. That beat was used for The Motion. That's the beat that was on Drake's Care Pack, and it was The Motion. So Drake has always had these problems where he wasn't respected as a real MC. Like nobody, we didn't care about it. We like Drake with the melodies. We don't like Drake when he act tough. You know? No, it's off Scorpion. The Motion is not on the Scorpion at all. What are you talking about? Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. I'm talking about the beat is from the song called The Motion, which is on the Care package. Yes, this song, Ratchet Happy Birthday, yes, it's on the Scorpion album. Correct. So that's what you're trying to say. So I think you misunderstood what I'm saying. So what's happening here is Drake's album is getting pushed back now. I think Lucian Grange has seen enough. He's not going to let Drake release this album until probably July. Well, Kendrick gets a Grammy all the time anyway, so If he wins it, it'll be for Not Like Us, and that'll be hilarious. Song of the year, Not Like Us. It's already the song of the summer. Every graduation party, they had it at the bar mitzvah. Everybody's going crazy over the song. But this is why he doesn't want. This is why he doesn't want to do interviews, because he knows this is going to come up. So his interviews are all staged and arranged. You know, he's not going to go and sit up there and talk to blah, 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 and so and so. He'll go sit with like Tim Westwood and all these different things. Mm-hmm. Why do y'all think somebody got to hate somebody to tell the truth? Y'all just don't know how to accept people giving y'all truth and reality. Y'all don't. The only thing y'all know is,
baby, you my everything.
y'all, we got to be friends, or we hate the person, or it ain't that at all. And Drake got all in his feelings. Get it? All in his feelings. Because they released him in the studio. This would have never came out if Drake didn't get crazy. They tried to sabotage.
Young, what up?
1080p's the film. Available on DVD Monday.
Yeah,
Drake, what's good, my brother?
I'm here, man. I'm ready. I remember listening the last time I listened to one of these Flex.
What's
you know,
good?
the boy said something. He said, Flex, let me touch the city, let him know where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Can I do that?
You want to do that?
Can I do that?
Hold up. Turn his mic up a little bit.
Can I do that?
Turn his mic up.
Can I do that?
Okay, tell him yeah.
New York, New Jersey, I'm here. Toronto, Canada, I'm in here.
Oh,
All the way from
all the way?
Degrassi, all the way from.
Let me situate this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Degrassi.
all the way from it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
He still ain't said a word
I'm
yet.
telling you. Yeah.
I gotta go to the phone.
Oh, yeah. You know? Yeah. Young, I got you. Look, I say young money to the young boy dying out. You hear me crying out, you see me riding out. And if your man get the stunting, we'll buy him out. Cause we be living what these other rappers lying about. Drizzy Drake, what? Funk Flex, Hot 97, I'm so far gone. Yeah, I'm just getting started, here we go. Look. Feeling good, feeling great, how you though? Bet you hear my name every single place that you go. Sipping on pink shit, but nah, it ain't nouveau. Slow the F down for your asses on Pluto. Yeah, tell me what it do. I belong to the youngest Grammy nominated crew. My city love me, but I got Toronto haters too that sit around and talk about what they'd have done if they was you. Yeah, but no, I ball without a steer in sight. Club owners give me reasons to appear at night. And just know that I be in the mirror like, are you listening? I hope you hear it right. Yeah, I'm in the Aston doing donuts. I will kill the game and never send it my condolence. Taught to never love a chick and only love the moments. New York City, I could tell the people want it. You got for me, Flex?
You said you're in the Aston Martin. You said you're in the Aston Martin doing donuts.
Yeah, I said that. And I'ma never send my condolence when I kill it.
Exactly. You know what it is? It's Hot 97 is the
Yeah.
station. Funkmaster Flex, I run the city. My man Drake is in the building.
I'm in here.
We shut it down.
Give me something for the city.
If you just stepped into New York, if this is your first time in New York,
Yeah.
you're tuned into the Kingpin.
Yes.
Hot 97. Should I give you something else? Throw something
Please,
else
give me
on?
something else. Come on, man. I'm ready. Give me something else. Yeah. Yeah. New York, I see you. Look, Oliver 40, I see you. Nico, what up? Ho. All right. I gotta get on my gritty. You want me on my gritty? All right. Look. New York, Check. I say it like this. I say, vacuum interiors and shine wheels. What's your life like? This how mine feels. I like my seat back. I like my wine chill. I look good, smell better, and I rhyme ill. I say I'm at these girls' neck and head. You and your girl sleep in separate beds. And yeah, I get started, but I'd rather get a check instead. I kill this. Tell Flex it's dead. You got birthday cake. Mine's wet and tall. Y'all lemon small. Y'all never ball. I get the girl of your dreams and I never call. And why I got it, I'm about whatever, y'all. Yeah, 40 here's my interviews, tone it down. I'm at your girl condo getting shown around. Yeah, why you taking everything personal? This that in your face, all offensive on purpose flow. My city never effing need me. Yeah, oh wait, no, they really need me. Oh wait, hold up, young effing Wheezy. Holla at me when you done effing Wheezy. Yeah, okay, it's young Drizzy. Yeah, all right, I told you. New York. New York, you gotta understand, I've been on the road for like 2 months, just grinding it out, you know what I'm saying? I've been on the road really like doing these shows every night. So I'm coming in, ooh. That's how you feel tonight, Flex?
He's waiting on the next text. He waiting on that text. It ain't coming through.
Hold up. So you called me off now. You called me all the way off now. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Can we come back? Can we do it? Can we come back? Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
So crazy.
I promise I'm gonna get him.
So
promise. I can't
crazy.
give him everything, Flex. Like
No, you can't.
I can't give him everything because you gotta understand. This is my first. You want me to do it again? You want me to give? This is my first like real time on the radio. Like this is my first real.
Your first real like blast off.
Like with the big dog.
Launch.
Like with the.
Well, you know
what I'm saying? Like.
And
it doesn't get much realer than
I want to get the story, New York.
Please. Baby, you my everything.
So, when you ain't prepared to do something, you don't do it. Don't go in there and commit to a freestyle when this ain't what you do. So he built his whole career up off of that. Now he's the tough guy. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Now, when did this guy become the super tough gangster putting 50 bags on people's heads? Why do you want to be that guy? That other guy was selling the records. So why you want to be this guy? It don't make sense. Eminem made hundreds of millions of dollars being the silly, goofy white guy, right? Who did white guy type stuff, digging boogers in his nose and purple heels, popping pills and all this stuff. Then he gets 50 Cent, then he start lifting weights and start thinking he a gangster and talking about popping people and yo, I'll pop you, bro. I'm like, yo, Ja Rule, what's up? And I'm like, what are you doing? Of course, Benzino can't out-rap you, but he can shoot you. And stab you. What the hell is wrong? Next thing you know, Eminem is, I'm a soldier. I'm like, oh my God, now he's a soldier. What's going on around here? So when you change, you can't go back. Eminem tried to go back to the silly stuff, and that's why he failed. That's what Drake is doing now. He's in this conundrum where he's stuck in gangsterdom. Now I'm the gangster dude who talk about this. I'm the super cool dude. Now I got a beard. So, whoa, hold on. Go back to, who is this, Shanice? What's that, Shanice's reactions? All right, you go ahead, Shanice. Right, but when you see everybody else, it comes clear and direct. So we already knew what this was when it happened. It was not going to be any misconceptions of this could be this or this could be that. No. You know, you're dealing with an Now, let's give you a lesson from an MC. Let's get Kendrick in it.
It's on you. So what you Parasites in my stomach keep me with a good feeling, y'all. Gotta see how I'm chilling once I park this luxury car. Hopping out feeling big as Mutombo. 20 on pump 6, Dirty Marcellus called me Dumbo. 20 years ago, can't forget. Now I can lend them my ear or two. How to stack these residuals tenfold. The liberal concept that men do. 20 on 6, he didn't hear me. Indigenous African, only spoke Zulu. My American tongue was leery. Hopped out the gas station, a homeless man with them 100 grand. To fetch and asked me for 10 rand. Stressing about dry land. Blue skies, powder blue skies that crack open. Piece of crack that he wanted. I knew he was smoking. He begged and pleaded. Asked me to feed him twice. I didn't believe it. Told him beat it. Contributed money just for his pipe. I couldn't see it. He said, my son, temptation is one thing that I defeated. Listen to me, I want a single bill from you. Nothing less, nothing more. I told him I ain't have it. Then close my door. Tell me how much the dollar costs. And it's a freestyle beginning. And if you know me, you know K.TE winning. We are the champions. We disagree. You can't see us, then you best believe this the cipher. I need y'all to throw some words up.
All right, one more again. And you don't, and you don't, and you don't. And you don't, and you don't, and you don't. And you don't, and you don't, and you don't, and you don't, and you don't. Stop.
They want to know the question. K.Dot. Everybody stressing, this a message that I'm kicking the wicked straight from Compton. If you come around my city, you'll get something. The neighborhood Watts at Long Beach. Boy, you're out the reach. This is TDE, Absol, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q. We hot, you're not. This is a freestyle off top of the dome. Big boy, city, you know my home. I'ma represent every time I come to the lab. If you wanna see me, homeboy, get your cab, cause you can't ride with me. You can't see the streets, you can't see us. It's TDE. My homeboy Dave go fly you straight in. Sipping on that juice and gin, and that's the classic. Coming straight from Dre and Snoop. If you want us, please jump inside the goop, because you don't deserve it. If you don't, not. This is straight hip hop. This is off the top. And when I rock, you feel it. If it's us, then you hear it. Please consider that the best agreed. The top number one MCs, you did that.
And you don't stop, and you don't stop, and you don't stop, and you don't stop, and you don't, 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 and you don't stop.
Now when I flip the beat, it's my enemy. You thought it was telling me, on point like a widow's peak. Deliver the bars that everyone agreed to say. The number one MC, best believe. I love the pianos and I love the flow. I love the snare drum. I can't cuss on radio. Because if they do, they just might let me go. I'm side to the best. I'm ride to the best. I represent the West. Please don't try to test, because you will get disabled from best of flows. I know you hate it. Everybody wanna rock, but they can't, cause they come from the streets. So Rosecrans the paint. We drop it off the top of the backboard for real. And that's a swoosh, that's a net. Alley-oop. I feel that we are the champions, and these guards, I stomp you. I come through your block and crash everything that you want or could out to. And if you know my flow, then you know how it go. Then you know Death Row, then you know Easy, then you know Dre, then you know Snoop, and you know it don't play. But anyway, I need y'all to flip the beat, because my words always compete with the best.
All right, here we go. Give me a story, Kendrick. Here we go now. And you don't, and you don't.
Now, as you can see, there's a difference in pedigree. So if you know your artist, this is what I'm saying. You got to have a manager or someone around you to understand. Drake made good records. You know, he's a great 16 rapper. You know, like he'll give you a great 16 bars. And it's like, okay, but you know, it's structured well and whatever. He got the cadence, the flow, how to deliver the 16. You know, he's an artist. It's a product. So he's putting out the product. Like if you heard that party song, I actually would play that Ratchet Happy Birthday. I actually like that better than the one they got on the album, on the Scorpion album. But if that guy, what's his name, Voss, that made Vaughn or whatever, that made the Mob Ties, if that came out by himself, that thing would be on SoundCloud, just going to waste. Nobody would have heard it. Nobody would have played it a lot. Probably a couple people been like, yeah, that's tight. Wouldn't have went nowhere. Drake makes that record. It's an international hit. Vori, yeah. So Drake is not that kind of rapper. Okay, he's an artist. So if you know he's not that guy, you don't send him to freestyle battle or drop freestyles on there. You have to orchestrate that better. You have to have the control environment. You can't send him to radio and tell him to drop a freestyle. And that's got to be pre-prepared. I mean, do you think he would survive against Conway? If Drake and Conway was on a track right now, I'm telling you right now, Conway will hurt that boy's feelings. He would never do anything like that. Do you think Drake would last going up against a Conway? Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Lucian Grange saw the light and said, this is over. This is over. This whole beef thing is costing us millions. Millions. Do you know Drake popularity is dropping? His popularity is down 15%. Everything's going down. It's over. Well, if Drake don't turn it around, it's over. I mean, you see all the numbers are dropping. This is just Certified Lover Boy. Spotify streams and everything else is going down. Everything is going down for Drake. Dramatic drop-offs. His popularity is down 15%. And because your popularity is dropping and on a steady decline right now, and there's nothing that's turning it back upwards, even the public opinion can't even fight this. They have been trying to fight it over and over. Not fast enough. Not good. No, it's on a decline. And now that the popular opinion, Drake normally, if he lost, he had the public. When he lost, in y'all opinions, to the majority of y'all opinions, he didn't lose to me, to Pusha T, he didn't lose. It didn't affect nothing from Drake whatsoever. Drake was still able to go out and do his thing and be drizzy. Nobody said a word. That's because it had no effect, because it wasn't coming from a place of righteousness. It was coming from a place of hate and jealousy. That's all Pusha T was doing. Pusha had no weight because he had Divine. The reason why Pusha had no weight is because Pusha didn't have no reason. There was no reason for him to do what he was doing except for jealousy. You were ghostwriting for your buddy Kanye West, and you can't make Kanye a hit song, so he got to call Drake in to help him make a hit record because you can't do it. And you signed to him. And you jealous of Drake's success. And you think you better than Drake. Man, I'm a better rapper than this dude. And your hating has made you blind. The Duppy freestyle was way better than anything he ever put out. And it outlined the entire reason for all of it. Meanwhile, you put out a record attacking his daddy, 40 who's sick, going after sick people. Not really a good thing, especially when they're not really dissing you. Then you say you are hiding a child. That's the only thing. He's hiding the kid. Pusha T won, and y'all rolled that all the way to the success. But the Duppy freestyle broke everything into perspective, clearly kept it about you and your boss who was putting you up to do this craziness. Your brother said it was his cousin, then him, then you. You don't rap what you did. You only rap what you knew. It was powerful words being spoken there. Yeah, you might sold to some college kids back in the 80s, but you acting like you sold to Escobar in the 80s. What he said? Yeah. Please believe your demise will be televised. And your boss, I think I changed his life a couple times. Y'all acting like he made the boy. I was trying to help the guy when it came to Q. I really shouldn't have given this none of my time because you older than the guy you running behind. Hit me up with you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'm going to make it rain on you like Virginia Williams. No, that Duppy freestyle was on point. I can never take that away from him. He put Pusha T right back in perspective of what he was. It's like, look, dude, you are a worker ant. I'm like, dude, please, because I'm just, this to me, Push is so overrated. Like, this dude is not nice like y'all think he is. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all crazy? The ghostwriting stuff ruins it for me. Everybody had a ghostwriter. Don't matter. Depends on what kind of artist you are. You're just now going to be put in that category when you have a ghostwriter, but you have people that collaborate with you on songs. The Sugar Hill Gang, none of them dudes wrote rhymes except for Grandmaster Caz. He wrote everybody's verse. He wrote the whole song, and then they performed the verses. So the first hip hop song was a ghostwriting. Y'all just wanted to see Drake lose. At that time, they just wanted to see Drake lose. If Drake didn't write the Duppy freestyle, Cino's gonna have. They said Cino gonna lose his mind when he find the reference track to the Duppy freestyle. If I find out Drake didn't write the Duppy freestyle and somebody else wrote it, if I find out Drake didn't write Duppy freestyle now, that's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. The Scorpion jacket is gone. The Scorpion jacket is out the door. Y'all can take it back. This thing y'all gave me, y'all can take it back. Take back your Scorpion jacket, man. Take it back. I had the executive produced by Carcino over there. Look at that. Y'all treated me like fam back then. Then threw me to the curb once I didn't agree with this Kendrick Lamar thing. Now I'm the ops. And you bring in academics. They must look up the writings for that song. I'm scared to look up the writings for Duppy Freestyle. Don't tell me that, Outlaw. Don't tell me. Don't you sit here and tell me this man did not write the Duppy Freestyle. Don't tell me that, man. You know I'm finna look it up now. Man, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. I ain't saying who the writers. Okay. I don't want to know the storyline. I need to know. Who is Jahan Sweet? Okay. Okay, that's a producer. Okay. Okay, Jahan Sweet's a producer. All right, cool. He just produced it. Drake wrote this thing now. All right, there we go. Woo! I was scared, man. Y'all had me nervous. I'm over here sweating bullets. Man, if this dude didn't write Duppy Freestyle, it's over, man. That's it. That's it. I can't do it no more. Drake said he was dropping soon. Drake had everybody getting ready for the summer because he's getting ready to drop. And he was getting everybody prepared for what he had coming for the summer. And he's got his summer, he's getting everybody ready for it. And his plan was to drop with Kendrick. He was like, I'm going to beat Kendrick in the album category because he don't have any radio songs like I got. All my songs are radio club friendly. So I'm going to beat Kendrick that way. We're going to drop at the same time and I'm going to crush him. So that was their plan. And he lost the rap battle, but he can win this battle. But now things have gone kind of left. Not only in public appeal is he not liked, these reference tracks come out. And to the casual fan who hear these reference tracks to songs that they love, now it's like, Drake, you don't write nothing. You got ghostwriters. It's all true. Kendrick ain't told one lie. Drake, you phony. Now it's like his team is out here fighting and putting out fires. They putting out one fire to Drake people, and here come another one. Boof, ah! They running over there to put that fire out. They just running around with their heads cut off. They don't know what to do. No, Drake can't. No, that's too tight. No, Drake can't rap with no Conway on no dissing like freestyle about. Hell no. You see, we just showed you Drake. How would Drake fare in there with Conway? Drake destroyed his entire motion over a 3-week period span. Bad decisions. Drake is the Milli Vanilli of rap. So Drake album pushback. It's being pushed back, and Lucian Grange is pressing pause, and he's concerned. He sees all of this. Their team is concerned. I'm riding with Kendrick. Where are we going? I understand you're riding with Kendrick. I'm riding with, where are we going? Did somebody tell me? I didn't know we were going somewhere. Where am I riding to? Stop hating on Drake. How am I hating on Drake by repeat? We're reporting what's happening. I'm reporting the human drama. You see? See how they can't take it? Kendrick ain't nothing without Drake. I guess not. Then I guess all his other Grammy wins and accomplishments and albums, I guess that was all because of Drake. Most streams of all time. Yeah, in the past. Did you see the record set by Not Like Us? What record did that break, Mr. Kepik? Did Drake have any release or any song in history that he released that performed faster than Not Like Us? Can you answer that? I don't think you can. Name any song ever that performed faster than that song since the streaming era. No, there hasn't been one. God's plan. No. Oh, Q Bell is everybody's English teacher. They booed Best I Ever Had too. I'm just saying, K Dot ain't never been booed off stage. They booed your boy Drizzy off stage. How embarrassing is that? And this is when he's at the peak of his career. This ain't like early in his career. This is like just 3 years ago.
Make some noise for yourself tonight. You know, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. Well, look, it's been love. I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake. Thank you for having me. You know, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight.
He's gonna stay.
It's been love. I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake.
Booed on stage. Booed off stage. Booed off stage. He said, damn, that's tough. Booed off stage. I can see in your early stages of your career, but you're booed off stage now? That was 3 years ago. Imagine now. He can't do any Cali shows. Imagine not doing Cali. You can't do the clubs. Everywhere he went in Cali, restaurants, he kept coming out. He kept the earbuds in there. Dude, everywhere in Cali he go, people are telling him he a loser. He everything. You lost to Kendrick. Dog, he ran out of his own city in Toronto. He can't go back there. The 6 he's claiming, they don't even claim him no more. You heard what Toronto said about him. It's over. The ride is over. This has been totally derailed. Drake is done. There is no way back. They say the music is the way to get them back, and you can get the stupid people back on the wagon, but it's hard. It's going to be real hard to get the dum-dums back. They did a number on Homeboy. And this is what Lucian is saying. Let's delay it about a month. Just lay low. Lay low. Let this thing blow over. You trying to come back too much. Sit down. Give it a month to play out. Let some other songs go by. Let everybody not think about Drake for a while. Then you come back. Let them miss you for a little bit. Oh, you can? See, if you was on the Patreon, you already know what we got. You already know what we got. Okay? We got some stuff on deck. So if you're on the Patreon, you can get that. What? I'm going to do my stuff.
Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw. Man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross.
And shouts out to Nikki. Nikki, now, shouts out to Nikki. Sticky Nikki out there with the sticky green. She trying to roll it all up like a fresh pack of Zop. But it's a Mustard City back up. We outside. Murder on the beat. Out. Murder on the beat. Out. Breathe out. Tell him, man, damn, it's a free throw. Now that nigga to the cop, he walk around like tease out. Now, thank y'all. Hopefully, all of y'all is hitting the like button right now and locking in. I appreciate that. Hit the like button so y'all can know, well, they can know that none of y'all are fake. Everybody here is real. Real. Because there's been too much of the nonsense going on out there in the world today. We want everybody to be on point, everybody to be sharp. Thanking everybody for the super chats. We ain't going nowhere. The party just got started. Now, Jabroni J. How many more reference tracks are going to pop up? That's what the world is probably reeling like, man, I don't know how long this is going to go with this Drizzy Drake guy, because this is kind of weird. Like, how much of this is going to keep popping up? And that is a very great question to ask, because that is very unique. We need to all know how many more are going to keep popping up for the old Drakester. Shape the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, they not slow. And that's the key. The audience, they try to dumb you down, but here's the thing. You can shape the story how you want it, but at the end of the day, there's people online that's going to debunk all of this crap, like me and everybody else. Now, Teaser Tales, she's incredible at making narratives. I give her credit. That girl be reaching, boy. She be reaching for the stars. I'll be, where did she get that from? I was like, I'm watching this and I'm like, that's not the case. These two things are the further. How did you jump to that conclusion? I'll be damn. Well, I know Drake. If Drake is anything, he be mad at her because she'll convict you in a week. Give her a week of videos, she'll have you convicted. She'll have everybody convinced. You done did about 4 or 5 robberies. Drake has got a barn now. He's got this property in Texas, and it's got a big old staple. And guess what? Human trafficking is right next door. And now he's got a place where he can store all of those women. Jesus tells me, cracking me up. I'm like, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. She has set us up. Like, I'll be like with the popcorn, like, that why you there? like, what in the world? Like, he was looking for states. He's like, oh, well, Texas is pretty good. Yeah, we got the mob ties down the street. They got a good restaurant here. We got this ranch with these horses, you know, so we could ride these horses. And, ooh, trafficking is next door. Let me go see over here. Hello? Hi. I'm Drake. You know, God's plan, nice for what? Yeah, that's me. I'm your new neighbors. I heard you guys got like trafficking or something there. Oh my goodness. Teaser is not funny. Stop tap dancing. See, though, she would do you the same way. Will it be funny then? It probably would be, because if she was to ever do me, that means I made it. I'd be like, I made it. Teaser said, I'm a male chauvinist pig. I'd be like, I made it. In Carcino, this male chauvinist pig. I'd be, go ahead. Hey, it's hilarious. Drake could be over there. It's like she made it like Drake. Drake then got connected with the people next town. They finna start the whole ring of trafficking. I was just like, man, this is hilarious. I can't help but to laugh at that video, especially. Really was hilarious. Good work, teaser. You know, for entertainment value, you are definitely on point. Drake's album release is getting pushed back. Yes. It won't probably be out till July now. I was wondering what the BMF photo doing up there. I was like, where did the BMF photo come from? No, because the album being pushed back is probably the best thing for Drake. Had his album come out in July, it's still summer. That way you let Kendrick's flame come in, do what it's gonna do, and you know, let the Kendrick flame die out, then you come out with yours, and you know, got them ramped up for the summer. Now, what you don't want is you to come out too early or the same as Kendrick. All this stuff is coming out about you. Everybody's back buzzing on Kendrick. he got Not Like Us back in the club again because it's on the album and it's still knocking and people playing it on the 4th of July picnic. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, dun, 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 dun. You don't want that. Now, I'm going to let you in on some other news. Nah, I'm going to save it. I was just about to do that. I'm going to save it for the Patreon. So the Patreons, I had that info. So if you're on the Carcino for Life Patreon, guess what? You got some no news coming. Mm-hmm. Now, we clearly told y'all on there about the Reginae Carter and Drizzy Drake situation. Absolutely, absolutely. So we like to keep things current. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we tell K-Dot told you, 6/16, June 16. Oh, you didn't know about that? That's Carcino on the Patreon. You see, I'm in my military gear. I'm all ready for war in there. Got my shades on to snipe them out. The Reginae Carter and the Drizzy Drake news. Yeah. They wasn't ready. Y'all wasn't ready for that. Y'all wasn't ready for old creepy Dennis. Y'all wasn't ready to see that, was you? With old creepy Dennis and Reginae Carter. When Drake had her up there, gave her free tickets to come to the show. Yeah. Y'all wasn't ready for all that. So absolutely. That's how it rolls. That's the Carcino for Life Patreon. You don't want to miss out. Who was surprised? Exactly. Yeah, that's the top thing right now. The truth behind the Extension murder case. Oh, that's another guy. And of course, the secret New York Knicks story you never heard. The favorite six man in the NBA. Had to pick your favorite. Yep. The Reginae Carter Drake situation. The Pacers Celtics live chat. And of course, Cino. with Jordan Love, everybody, Allen Iverson, AI, at the biggest sporting event in the world. You get to hear everything that went down. Kendrick Lamar's secret bar on Drake is darker than you know. And I went off on Adam 22. Then we talked about Darius McCray, a.k.a. Eddie Down Low Winslow. Out here looking crazy. Now, this one had to be kept here. He said he would have thrown him off of WBLS. Yes, indeed. I agree. Diddy, other crimes and apologies. Here's why Diddy kicked Cassie. The 50 Cent was the one, not Eminem. Obama former campaign managers die in car accident. Both of them. 2 birds and 1 stone. Academic sued for essay by his ex. Drake lies exposed as more lawsuits will come. Lucian Grange is the head of all of this. I want y'all to focus on that. Right there on the Patreon. Because this video has only been on the Patreon and is only for the Patreon. But look at what we told you from the very beginning. Lucian Grange is in control of all of this. Because Lucian Grange is the head of UMG, who signed the deal with Relativity Records, and he has basically a net profit deal with The Weeknd and with Drake. He got 360 deals with them. He does not have that deal with Kendrick Lamar. Only thing he has with Kendrick Lamar and P. Lane is distribution. He don't have the same deal with Kendrick. Means he eats more off of Drake and The Weeknd than he does off Kendrick. So when he says, let's see your splits, Drake, let's see your splits. So naturally, this does not benefit him to have this beef continue on, because this ain't making him a lot of money. He's losing it. The Weeknd is fine, but the Drake ain't. When Drake's popularity is down 15%, you know what that makes them look like? Fools. Because they backed the wrong horse. They thought this battle would be something that will propel the both of them to a new stratosphere. This will propel us both into a whole new era. They was looking at Jay-Z and Nas. They both rose. No, it didn't. Jay lost. And he lost a lot. And he had to regroup and find himself again. And then years later, they came to an understanding. They didn't become best friends. They just came to a business understanding. Well, if you want to blame Lucian for the whole beef, you will be wrong. He's thinking as a businessman. But the problem is the same scenario. In 2024, we got the same problem that we had back in 1864, 1824, 824. We are in control of nothing. But the same person that's in control of everything looks like Lucian Grange. So why would Lucian Grange be the one to say, hey, stop. Y'all can't do that no more. The fact that he's in position to say that and have these kind of calls over hip-hop business speaks volume. Now, Sharon, what are you talking about? Lucian was at those Diddy's parties. I don't think Lucian was. Lucian Grange wouldn't be caught at a Diddy party, not when it gets like that, to where it gets to dark room type of Diddy party, after hours Diddy party. No, no, no. That's right, Omar. That's smart. Everybody act like this is a defeat for Drake, just to push the album back a little bit. Don't come out the same time as Kendrick Lamar. Let Kendrick Lamar come out first. You come out last, a few weeks later or a month later. Let his run, go through and do what it's going to do, because he's already got the momentum right now. He's got the people. So do you really want to go in there swinging with Kendrick Lamar again? I doubt it. Because if you go in there swinging and you say anything alluding to Kendrick, he going to come back no matter what Kendrick say anyway. He could be talking about peanut butter and jelly and cracker sandwiches, and they going to be peanut butter, jelly, cracker. He's saying that he's mixed with peanut butter and jelly. Jelly, that's the same color as black people. They used to say jelly, right? Jelly was the guy who went to school with Drake, and then, see, Kendrick's a genius, man. He's a genius. I know exactly what he said. I know exactly what he meant. Those crackers, crackers mean Drake mama people. That's what he meant. And then he said the peanut butter, right? That's them people that's mixed, right? And then jelly. The jelly is them dark-skinned black folks down south, where he from in Memphis. I swear this dude was so black, he looked purple, just like jelly. He looked just like Grimace. I swear to God, that's what he said. That's what he meant. Kendrick's a genius. That boy good. So they gonna put it and piece it all together to come up with a whole bowl of nothing. So no matter what Kendrick says, the momentum is with him. So if you're Drake, you need to shut up. So if you ain't on the Casino for Life Patreon, you're missing out. And you're missing out on a great video right there. Here's why Oprah won't let people inside of her home. You're not allowed to go in Oprah's house. You can go to Oprah's house, but you ain't getting in there. And of course, Drake versus Kendrick in the boxing match. You losing at your day job, and now you want to go into another job that you ain't good at because you think you can beat him there. And this dude will fuck you up. Okay, yeah, not let y'all listen to that. That's Patreon. We're a little bit, uncut. But as you can see here, Drake is trying to box and get himself ready, saying that, hey, they could fight it if they wanted to fight and fight it out. And as you can see, Kendrick fights like a amateur boxer, and Drake fights like a guy who just walked in the gym and want to hit the pads. No head movement. He's throwing the punches with his head. Look at Drake throwing punches with his head. I've never seen anybody do that. But look at Kendrick, though. Look how he's fighting. Pop, 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 pop. Kung Fu Kenny is ready. Look how he slipped under the punch. Look, watch how he get under the shot. See how he's slipping under punches and moving his head? Man, Kendrick would tear Drake's head right off his body. Pop, 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 pop. Look, Drake just throwing punches right at a pad. Drake don't move his head. Drake would be knocked out. Cold. Saw Drake was throwing punches with his head. I'm like, idiot. You realize this is boxing, right? He head all in the air. Kendrick with a two-piece tailman, he'd be asleep. That boy would sleep. It only took 2 shots because the chin right there. He'd have came in there with one of them Drake. Go ahead, Drake. Bit, bit, bit. Drake can hoop also. You mean when he tore his ACL? This man tore his ACL, not even doing nothing. I'm like, dog, you shooting jump shots, man. His boys in there guarding him, like letting him win. Man, Drake is cold, man. He'd be like, see, I told you. Yeah, here we go. He said he tore it right before I was going to his concert. Right, doing nothing because he ain't athletic. It's like, dude, this is not what you do. Shoot, this is the first real basketball injury I ever had, was blowing my knee out. And I'm like, I blew it out, didn't have surgery, probably still need to get this x-ray though. But I fell on my arm, messed my arm up, but my arm is coming back. Take some time. So it's the longest recovery ever for me for anything, but I could do this again. Woo! Oh. I'd be like, I could take Drake out. No, I ain't trying to fight nobody. Oh no, that's when he tore his knee up. Nah, he tore his knee up. Just that was something different. This was later on. When he tore his ACL, he was out there. There you my everything. You talking about that when Lil Wayne looking at him like, I guess this dude really is hurt. How would you get hurt dancing around? I just don't understand that. You getting carried off stage. Baby, you my man. Baby, you my man. Lil Wayne was, give it up for my boy, Drizzy Drake. Oh, man. Sharon said, why did Drake never file a defamation lawsuit against Kendrick for being called a pedo? Because, Sharon, I love that name, by the way. Same name as my mother. Let me tell you this. I think that's Drake. No, his mama's name is Sandra. Okay. But let me answer that question for you. When did he call him that? When did Kendrick call him that? He never did. Now, that shocks a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be, no. He never called them that. See, this is when you're intelligent. You know how to use words to actually say it for you without you having to say it. So you can't sue for something that ain't there. They're gonna be like, here he says, Drake, you like him young. That's telling the whole world that he's like, no, you just like him young. You better never go to cell block 1. You ever got a girl she in love? Just make sure you keep your little sister from her. That's Lotto. Lotto, keep your sister away from him. He ain't said that they ain't legal. He ain't said they was nothing. They was pads, PDF files, or nothing. He said keep your little sister from him. It tells you everything you need to know without actually saying it. Somebody said, I'm retired now. He's like, I could have sworn he said, no. He's like, they don't listen or understand lyrics, you know. Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy? Certified pedophile. And remember, we told y'all before what the meaning of lover boys was, right? Lover boys. We went through this. Or Romeo pimps is what they call. Human traffickers who usually operate by trying to make young girls or boys fall in love with them. Lover boys. So if you want to take them there, the definition of lover boys clearly says the definition is right here. So you can't sue him for a definition of something. Understand? Certified lover boys? Certified pedophile. What? So, as you can see, he never, ever he never said it. But it's so funny because he didn't have to say it. And everybody understands and knows it now. Why you trolling like a bitch? Aren't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. See? He's like, I said A minor. The chord, A minor. All right, he didn't say anything, but the world got the message. He never said it directly, so the world got the message. How many kids Drake got now? Shoot, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I done lost count. There's so many. I'm running out of hands, and they older than this one, but they got black mamas, and he don't want to promote that. He got a son that's older than Adonis. His son's in middle school. And on the Patreon, we even got the message the mother was sending to him. Then I'm going to put this one on YouTube because I want this to go further, than even though it's on the Patreon and Patreon had it first. I want them to actually see this on the Patreon. Father gets custody of his daughter after she was secretly adopted. They're adopting your kids from you, taking your kids from you, the whole nine. This father fought and got his baby back. Oh, that's Drake's third son. We found him. Zeno found him. I found him, Drizzy. Hey, got a real case. Why is he around? Certified level born. What? Zeno mess him up. The one that you don't want to claim? He said the heart Drake had shaved in his head was on the fed pedal symbol for the little girl lover. Look it up. They'll tell you right there on your face. Yeah, hey, I don't trust the guy. I can tell you that now. The effing dead beat that never should say more life. Meet the Grams. Drake, why you abandoning this kid, man? Here's this lady hitting you up. Y'all want to hear what she said? I'll let y'all in on a little Patreon news. How many of y'all on the Patreon? How many of y'all on Casino for Life Patreon? If not, get the app, get the Patreon. He has never said that, buddy. Okay, there we go. We get all my Patreons in here. Okay, Patreons, I got something special for y'all tonight. There we go. VIP in there. So you know you get everything that pop up. I've been trying to contact you for 2 years concerning our child, and you've done nothing. I wanted to have bar mitzvahs with you and Jerus, and still, you never rose to the occasion. I get it, though. I should have never let a man from Toronto, let alone Canada, impregnate me anyway. He asks about you a lot. Where did you go? It gets hard to having to explain to him daddy is trying to make ends meet. He'll be back. I'm sure you know how a 2-year-old could possibly decipher that. Anyway, I'm here to let you know you have another soul out there looking for you. Stay blessed. Wow. We're going to do something we've never done here, doing these Drake breakdowns. We're going to let some people up. Just for a little bit. Yeah, if you do acid, American Ultra is great. Drake was like, anyway, back to this album. And here we go again. You need to come see your son instead of making diss tracks. You need to be a father. Do you really think this is going to help Adonis and him and only him, but my baby too, that you helped bring into this world 2 years ago? It took a rap to expose you to fatherhood. What kind of man is that? I don't know, but you will help raise this one. Ooh. What's up?
Whoa, what's good?
What's
What's
good,
up?
bro?
Cooling, man. Appreciate you for having me.
No, no problem.
Man, I was just wanted to speak on that UMG thing. I remember I was talking to my homeboy about that, man. I've been said that UMG had something to do with what was going on with the beef and everything with Kendrick. And I also think they had something to do with your boy having that video released too as well. Diddy.
Oh, yeah,
And
they did. They sold him out to protect Drake.
yeah. I said the same thing, man.
Yeah, they released that video because they put pressure on to do it so they could protect. They sold out Diddy. You know, they was like, you already damaged good. I got to get the attention away from Drake. So we got to shift that. We need to shift it.
Yeah. Did you ever hear that song? Oh, what's the name of the song? It's called Love. The Thrill Is Gone by Drake. In it, he has a line saying, F it, if she have it, she can keep the baby. You got to look those lyrics up, man. It's crazy. It's an old song by Drake where it's almost like he admitting he didn't have a kid, you know.
Yeah, she was telling him that's him with his older cousin, you know, the one that works at Wells Fargo. I'm sure you probably do, just like you probably remember your son. Damn. And then all of that was going on during that time. I'm like, how the hell we get all the way back here? But yeah, that was crazy. All of that was going on. And the real Tommy and Ghost story. Nobody's seen this one either. The Tommy and Ghost story.
Wow.
Nobody's really seen this. Yeah, this is only on the Patreon. So if you find out the real Tommy and Ghost story, like this guy who said he wrote the show and all that stuff, I don't know nothing about him, but there's a real story about Tommy and Ghost. That this real story is really about a barber, a guy who worked in a barber shop, and another guy. You know? This is where the real story came
I
from.
didn't know they had a real story because I remember talking about it.
It's a real story, but a lot of people don't know that this comes. 50 know this story, so that's what I'm saying. 50 know the story, so that's how he could apply the Tommy and Ghost angle to the real story that actually went down with this. He had a barbershop business instead of Ghost having a nightclub. He owned a barbershop.
Some real black folks.
Yeah, so he ran his thing out of the barbershop. They just changed the story. So a lot of stuff going on. But if you go on the Patreon, you definitely will want to see that on there. We got over 14, probably 1,500 different pieces on the Patreon.
Man, I gotta subscribe. But let me ask you this: is that the reason why they have the barbershop thing in the Tommy spinoff show? I don't really watch it that much.
Probably. That's why I said that too. When they did the barbershop with the guy, I said, oh, now they doing the barbershop. Yeah, because that's probably where they got it from.
Wow. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I never put this on YouTube, so yeah, it's only on the Patreon.
It's like all this stuff. Really, you don't have to have too much insight. If you just use a little bit of common sense, you'll be able to connect the dots, and see that you can see that what was going on with Drake was spiraling down. It's been spiraling down, and you can see Kendrick Lamar. You can't really, track Kendrick Lamar because he's not on the scene, but you can see with Drake most definitely that from his track record he was spiraling down, man. It's bad.
Yeah, I did this in March of 2021. Somebody's like, when did you do that? This was way before Power Book 4. I didn't use that as a reference to the person that was in the chat. This is in 2021. So I've been did this.
That's crazy, man. That's a gem. Man.
But now you see, like now you think of Diamond now. If you watch the video now, you go, damn, that's Diamond. Dude, see, you told us this thing, because that's what the guy is talking about on the Patreon. Like, you had this on the Patreon. You told us this was happening in the barbershop. Now they basically making that show in Chicago in the barbershop with him and Ghost. I mean, him and Tommy. It's like he the new Ghost.
Right.
All right. Now, I told everybody about this in 2021. That's like 3 years ago. Ben told them about it. And now everybody can see it on the Patreon. That's what I'm saying. The Patreons, they already know. So when I say stuff, sometimes everybody on YouTube be like, hey, man, you ain't say that. I'll be like, I did on the Patreon. So they already know what time it is.
Right. Certain stuff you can't really put out here on YouTube, man. Shit, I understand.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot, too. Plus, it's a lot free over there. I could be cussing up a storm. I ain't got to worry about nothing. So,
right. You don't have to worry about getting lost in the algorithm and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, thanks for coming up, man. I wanted to let you talk before we got up out of here. Shouts out to KV and everybody in the chat. Thank you. Shay Harris, you said you wanted to come up. You ain't come up. So, man, thank you. What's your name? Musa, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks, man. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to your Patreon, man.
Oh, gotta do that. You gotta.
Yeah, I have to subscribe to it. Where I go?
You just you can get the app or go to patreon.com. But I would rather get the app because then you get the alert as soon as we upload something.
Oh no, I got the app. I'm trying to see how I found you on there. Do I type your name or
Type in Carcino for life. And there it is. There I am.
All right, cool. All right then. Appreciate it, man.
All right, look. All right, James, we about to get up out of here, but I'll give you some time. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? Does anyone know what happened about the shooting stuff in Toronto? Like they stopped reporting on all that stuff, didn't they? I feel like that's very
that stuff is fake.
Yeah, I mean that's
That
what I
stuff is
assumed,
fake.
but I think it's funny that they just
That stuff was a distractional thing that didn't fool anybody and it didn't help Drake. And we haven't seen a bodyguard shot. We ain't seen no blood stains. We saw those fake actors and like people who did commercials and all that stuff that were trying to break into Drake's house, get arrested by the security. And when the news showed up and was recording one guy getting there, the security was trying to stop him from recording it. And it was like, why are you trying to stop the news from recording a guy trying to break in the house and getting arrested? I mean, this is their job. Like, what are you doing? Because the whole thing was staged. It was like, we just doing this thing to stage it. That guy ain't gonna see no drill, no trial, no nothing. We haven't seen no report. Nobody went to interview the guy in the hospital. The news been doing the investigating and found out that that's Drake's security company that he owns. So if this guy did get shot, there's a whole massive problem they're gonna have on their hands. And plus, they got like a deputy do shit detective out there, so that's another problem.
Yeah, that seemed like I was a real like a better job at that. Like it's like you could tell that was staged a mile away.
Oh yeah, thank Lucian Grange for that.
Like yeah, you could tell he had no like. I could tell they tried to make it some hood shit. You know what I mean? And then they tried to like pin it on Kendrick.
Change the narrative to get Kendrick them to stop the beef. Like, see, Kendrick Lamar and his violent ways and this beef with Kendrick Lamar, and this is why Drake's not gonna respond.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying now. It's like
and a liar too.
Yeah, academics been saying that. He's like, yeah, Drake would keep dropping music, but he got, you know, the
real life
like
things came in the way.
Yeah, he said some shit like that.
Real life came in the way.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy.
Real life ain't stopped you. You got 2 lawsuits on your head, buddy. Academics and life ain't stopped you from making videos.
Yeah. I also think this is my last thing. I also think like they really trying to play this down like this is not bad for Drake and stuff, but I do think it's worse for him. Like not because like the rap like hip hop people are never gonna look at him the same. You know what I mean? Like and that's like
no, it's not just that. Hip hop already looked at him like a clown. But now
but we kind of like put up with it because the
they put up with it because they earned with the prick. But now they don't.
Exactly.
Now they not. Now they're like, okay, ain't no money to get from him. Cool. Then we ain't gotta pretend like we like him. Good. F you, dude. Go on somewhere.
Yeah,
get him out of here. You ain't invited.
Yeah, because it's like I see they trying to get 21 to like back him, 21 Savage, but it's like I don't think that's gonna work. Like nobody
even staying out of it because he know he got plugs with Kendrick too. It's like, oh man, my guys is cool with Kendrick. Like Kendrick got too many people that's cool with him, and they don't want to blow it because they know messing with Kendrick, you messing with LA. So you done there, and that's a big business pipeline that you don't want to be uncomfortable in. Drake is learning that right now while he's in Cali.
Yeah,
like, man, I'm doomed here. Everybody is playing they've been playing the song outside the restaurants he's eating in.
Yeah, I live on the West Coast, dog. It's people driving down the street and like somebody in like they like parade. It's like a parade out here every day with that shit, dog.
Yeah,
I live in California.
Graduation, USC graduation, that was their song.
Yeah.
They not like us. They not like us. I'm like, wow, USC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
it's
wow.
like, I see, like, I watch Joe Budden, and he's like, "This is not gonna be a big deal." Or the people on there like, "It's not gonna be," but I think it's a real big deal. Like, I really think
it is. That fool, he got a big deal on his hands because now he didn't open his mouth about Diddy. All his abuse cases is popping up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, I'm like, dude, how in the world are you like the face of hip hop abuse on women?
That's wild, bro. That's wild. All right, but yeah. Anyway, that's
how
all
many
I
chicks?
have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, how you still around? Button had weird cases. Why is he around?
Yeah, they all got weird cases. They all got weird cases.
And I'm like, dog, you should be shutting up. Of anybody, Joe Budden should be. I'm buttoning my lip.
Yeah, like everybody.
No, talk about this abuse thing. I'm out.
Yo, yeah, everybody defending Drake got weird cases. Like Michael Eric Dyson just defended him, and then they found out he got weird cases out there too. It's like everybody defending this dude is the same. Like Kendrick was right.
Oh yeah, I never liked Michael Eric Dyson. That's why I knew better. They was like, man, dog, why? I'm like, I know a phony when I see one. And
yeah, he got cases at Howard or wherever he teach. Is like he was like grooming some student. He was same thing, just like Drake, just like Predator stuff on college.
Yep.
Stuff.
Michael Eric Dyson was a guy who found out how I could easily make some quick money. He came in, he was a Tupac fan, so he rode that wave. Yo, I'm a professor, man. I'm familiar with Tupac, man, and never ignorant, getting the goals accomplished. And he was just using it. He's like, man, he know Tupac lyrics and everything, man. This professor's cool. And he went from the regular professor that nobody even gave him two damns about. Now he like Tupac and all this hip hop and Biggie and all this. Then he was saying he's the cool professor who like hip hop. We're gonna have a subject of matter and topics about Tupac. Everybody, yeah. So he just rode that wave. Then he wrote a book about Tupac, wrote a book about Nas. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I get what you are.
Yeah, he's corny though. Because
he
just tried to say Kendrick is who Tupac was when he was alive, and Drake is who Tupac would have became. And I'm like, yo, this dude is. I just didn't like that. I did not like that at all. I just feel like that was too much.
Yeah, he was way over the line.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll catch you later. I know y'all all dying to get in now.
Hey, salute.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been standing up for 2.5 hours. I've been standing up for 2 hours, y'all. So shouts out to Mondo Black TV, Ticket TV, Dreamers Pro, Jag Sports, Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDII TV. Shay Harris came up in here. Smash came up. Everybody in the chat. And we up out.